Far from simple, I am simply Rob. More than just a homo on the stage. To those of you who want to hate, make no mistake, I'll penetrate you too. Breakthrough, that's what I do. Because a story seldom heard doesn't make it any less true, so I dance. Between respectful restraint and the freedom to push people's buttons by way of creative expression. I maneuver through the onslaughts, make it to your soft spot to provoke thoughts. Like or dislike the stuff that I write, I shed light. Smash the stereotypes, despite your perception of what's wrong or right. I scream for the gay youth who have made the choice to end their lives, suffering in silence because they can't find the words to pray for the apocalypse, for the closing of the cycle as it is written in the stars, for revelations. 4 horsemen, 7 trumpets, 7 seals. For what is concealed to finally be revealed. For prophecies told to unfold as the globe, spinning out of control, wobbles frenetically on her axis. Thank you, Mother Earth, for the life you sustain. I bathe in your winds of change. I feel you quake beneath the pressure and depletion of natural resources claimed. I acknowledge your pain as we continue to ravage the planet, disregarding the delicate balance, and much that once was is now lost. But we pay no mind to the signs, some too blind to even see them. The end of times, your world and mine made up of lies we be believing, as conclusions drawn like cartoons parallel the truth. Just look at our youth, whose educations and futures hang loose like pants sagging, exposing asses. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody feeling? All right? Come on, how's everybody feeling? That's what it is. Now I'm feeling the energy up here. It's a beautiful day. It's a cold day, but it's beautiful. I'm very happy to be here. My name is Rob, a.k.a. Simply Rob. I'm from the Bronx. It's my first time. All right? I guess we got some Bronx heads up in here. I'm a spoken word artist, a poet. You know, I'm known in certain circles as a poet. Really what I do is I tell my testimony through poetry or, you know, through my writing. Some people might call it poetry. Not really sure what I'm going to do next, so I'm just going to do, I'm going to do a piece called 7 Years and hope that you like it. The presence of antibodies is what they look for when they test for HIV. I was 22 years old in 1993, 10 years since the first cases had been reported about in NYC. Now spread throughout its various communities, no longer them, because now it's we. But that didn't stop me from testing the breaking point of invincibility. I stepped into the room that smelled of sterility, where I waited for what seemed like an eternity to see what the results of my test would read. Your test came back positive, he said, nothing less, nothing more. Unable to look me in the eye, he stared down at the floor. He'd never delivered an HIV-positive test result before. My impulse to bolt out the door was outweighed by the need to make sure that the doctor felt secure. So I stayed, and I was counseled some more. 7 years to live were some words I grabbed onto. Treatment options and not a death sentence were some others. Had I been another, I might have jumped in front of the 2 train like my girl Sharonda's little brother, or hung myself in the bathroom with an extension cord like my boy Pito's baby's mother, after they discovered that the baby had the monster too. But instead of suicidal ideation, I found that I had the will to live, and that I actually possessed the power to forgive. Forgive myself for the choices I had made and the actions I had spoken. Forgive the one who infected me because he's dead, and I have a long life ahead. Forgive my mother for her ignorance and for her religious convictions which allow her to believe in a God whose answers to drug addiction and homosexuality are AIDS and HIV. Forgive the doctor for his contradictions, for his inaccurate depictions, for pushing mad prescriptions, for his 7-year prediction which caused me for some years to reside within my fear. It's been 20 years and I'm still here. It's been 20 years and I'm still here. And I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Peace. Thank you. Thank you. I think I just want to say in closing, I don't know why my spirit is moving me to say this. I'm grateful for, when I'm sick, being able to go to a doctor and talk to them, and I'm grateful for whatever little pill they can prescribe to, make people feel better. But I think that in order to really be healthy, you need to take care of the mind, the body, and the soul, right? And so it's important to watch what you eat and what you put into your temple, and to recognize that this is a temple. We only have one body, and so I think oftentimes medicine forgets about, what we ingest, and there's so much attacking us, the pollution, the things they put in the food, the pesticides, this, that, and the other. I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir, but I know that, so what you put into the body and exercising the body is really, really important. I also think prayer, whatever you believe in, I think, to take care of the spirit, that we have a spiritual muscle, and if you don't exercise that muscle, you disconnect from the source. Right? We are all part of one source. We are reflections of each other, right? So the mind, the body, the soul. Love yourselves, protect yourselves, and thank you for this time.